back to yet another episode, and in this episode, I'm going to be changing my daily driver from the Oppo F11 to the Samsung Galaxy A50s. Now, why am I changing this phone? Well, I actually really wanted to see what it would be like if I use this phone, and I'm going to be using it for a couple of days, and then I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion about this phone. Now, let's look at the specs of the Samsung Galaxy A50s. Number 1, 4 gigs of RAM and a 64 or 128 gigs of storage. Now, if I were you guys, I would totally buy the 128 gigabyte model. Now, I mentioned this in my previous video that 64 is personally not enough for me. The thing is, this phone has an OLED panel. So, if you guys didn't know, the Oppo F11 actually has an IPS LCD panel, which, if you guys know, does not provide the best blacks when you're watching video. Now, as you know, OLED technology allows for this awesome pitch black as it turns off the pixels when you watch any content and has any blackout scenes, or just your wallpaper is black, or if there's any black, basically your phone will turn off the pixels. Now, another thing to note, there is a headphone jack on this phone, and yes, the color really is this awesome, and it's even better in person. Now, the A50 is a lineup which has really been particularly awesome this year. So, there was the A50, the original, the OG, the A50, then there was the A50s, and now the latest one is the A51. Now, this and the A71 is kind of like brothers, and if you guys didn't know, Samsung had this like whole A series starting from the A10 to the A95G. Now, I personally chose this one because, in my opinion, it's just a regular phone and it's not something crazy like a 16 gigabyte RAM phone. Also, this phone has a Type C port. So finally, I get to use this. Now, I do want to mention that Type C has its benefits. Number one, of course, the most common, fast charging, but in fact, you can also do this with a micro USB. Second thing is, when you're charging your phone, no matter what side of the cable it is, it will always charge. Now, you cannot do this on a device which has a micro USB. Also, one more thing to note, I am super happy that I get to use this phone not only for the reasons I just mentioned, but also the fact that this display is almost completely bezel-less except this chin and that small water drop notch over there. Now, let's talk about those cameras. We have three cameras over here consisting of a 48 megapixel main shooter and an ultra wide shooter, and also we have here a telephoto camera, which is good. So now I just started the phone, as you can see, and I am going to do this. And first of all, I need to change the language into English. I'm going to take a moment and say that my experience has truly been amazing with the Oppo F11. So now I am officially going to change to this phone. I do have the SIM injector over here, and in a few seconds my daily driver is about to change. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.